So in this video today, we're going to be doing a review of the Robo-Advisor known as Betterment, which is essentially an automated solution for passively investing your money into the market. So we're going to cover basically what Betterment is, what they're offering, what they charge in fees, and then what may make them unique when it comes to investing through a robo-advisor versus just going out there and picking stocks and bonds or different funds to invest in yourself. Now, before we get into that, I just want to mention two things here. Number one, if you do decide at the end of the video that you want to sign up for Betterment, I do have an affiliate link down below if you would like to support the channel. And second of all, I've actually put together a completely free Robo-Advisor comparison table that essentially takes the top 5 robo-advisors out there and makes it very easy to compare the different features, fees, minimums, and things like that all in one place. So if you want that guide completely free, that's also going to be down in the description below for your convenience at the end of this video. So in a nutshell, Betterment is a robo-advisor, which essentially means rather than having a financial advisor managing your money and determining what we call your asset allocation, this is instead handled by a robot or an algorithm. And so essentially, in the past, if you were looking to invest money with a financial advisor, you would have a meeting with them. You would go over, what are your goals, what is your income, and basically what your whole financial situation is. And then that financial advisor would figure out this asset mix for you based on the information provided. Well, there's two main problems with that. Number one, in order to work with a financial advisor, you would generally need to have thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to make it worth their while. And second of all, when you have this level of human involvement in the process, it leads to higher fees paid to, again, make it worth their while. So what these robo-advisors did instead is figure out how to do this with an algorithm where you basically sign up and fill out a questionnaire and they will create the portfolio based on the answers that you provide. And by doing this, they pretty much solve the two biggest problems. Number one, they can work with much smaller accounts because basically all human involvement has been taken out of the equation. And number two, they were able to drastically lower the fees compared to what you might pay to a traditional financial advisor, again, because there is no real human involvement. Now, when you invest with Betterment, your money is going to be invested in index funds or exchange-traded funds. So essentially, they're going to be buying funds of US companies as well as international companies and mixtures of different bond funds as well. And based on your goals and risk tolerance, they're going to determine what percentage of your money is going to go into each fund. So for example, a young person just getting started has more risk tolerance, and so more of their money would be in stocks and less would be in bonds. On the other hand, if you're nearing retirement, you're going to want to have more of your money in bonds and less of your money in stocks. So when you start out with Betterment, they figure out your target allocations and they get you set up. However, then as you get older and closer to your goal, they're going to rebalance this portfolio automatically and change your target allocations to make sure that you stay on track. So now let's go ahead and talk about the pricing, because there's actually two different plans offered by Betterment. First of all, you have Betterment Digital, which is the basic plan where there is no human involvement and it's all handled by the algorithm. And because of that, the minimum amount to get started is literally $0. You can open up an account with them with any amount of money that you have, and their annual asset management fee is 0.25%. So to put that into perspective, guys, that is $2.50 per every $1,000 that they manage for you. So we're really not talking about a heck of a lot of money here. And in exchange for paying that fee, they're going to basically manage your portfolio for you, rebalance it as those numbers change, and then as you get closer to your goals, they're going to change your target allocations. And there's also a number of different features offered as well, one of which is tax loss harvesting, which we will talk about in a second. Now, recently, Betterment rolled out another plan, which is called Betterment Premium, which solves the problem of not having access to a financial advisor. Essentially, with Betterment Premium, you have unlimited access to a team of CFP professionals which can give you advice about investments within your Betterment account as well as investments outside of Betterment. So for those who are looking to still reduce what they are paying in fees, but they also want to be able to call someone up on the phone to ask questions, that is what Betterment Premium is designed to do. Now, for that reason, because of that human involvement, the minimum investment is $100,000 and the annual asset management fee is slightly higher at 0.4%. So just for example's sake here, if you had $100,000 invested with the Betterment Premium account, you're paying about $400 per year in asset management fees. Now, the good news is, even if you don't have $100,000 to invest and you're in the digital plan and you still want to talk to a financial planner or financial advisor, they offer one-time advice packages that you can purchase, which will allow you to call somebody up on the phone and have a discussion about your finances. You do have to pay for those advice packages, but it is a one-time payment. But if you're just looking to call someone up and ask a couple of questions, that is a service that they provide as well. Now, another thing you should know about Betterment is that they offer a wide variety of different account types which serve a number of different needs. So first of all, we have the basic taxable account, which is the one that most of us are familiar with, and then they have a number of different retirement accounts. So with Betterment, they have both the Roth IRA as well as the traditional IRA and the SEP IRA for those who are self-employed. They also offer joint accounts as well as trust accounts. That being said, they do not offer the 529s and they do not offer custodial accounts either. And one other feature I want to talk about here quick with Betterment is something called tax loss harvesting. And this is one of those things that makes Robo-Advisors unique, and this is an added value that you won't get on your own if you just go out there and purchase individual stocks and funds unless you are consciously doing this on your own. So tax loss harvesting is essentially where a robo-advisor is going to sell a given asset for a loss and buy a near identical investment in order to recognize a loss for tax purposes. Now, I know that might be a bit confusing, so I drew a quick diagram here. Let's say both of these right here are index funds that track the S&P 500 offered by different fund companies. Maybe one is from Vanguard and one is from BlackRock or iShares. Well, earlier this year, the S&P 500 tanked during the global pandemic. And what tax loss harvesting allows Betterment to do is they could sell one of these funds for a loss and buy back the near identical fund or completely identical fund being offered by a different company. And this allows them to capture what's kind of an artificial loss and basically offset your capital gains or even have a capital loss to lower your taxes. Now, the exciting part about this is that over the long run, Betterment, from the research they have done, has found that with this tax loss harvesting, it has boosted returns in taxable accounts by 0.77% annually. So if you're investing with Betterment through a taxable account, you're actually pretty much paying for that fee when you account for the added benefit of tax loss harvesting. Now, beyond the investment side of the business, Betterment also offers an online savings account and an online checking account. Essentially, they're looking to become a well-rounded financial service company offering all kinds of different tools for you to utilize and manage your money. As far as that Betterment checking account goes, they offer full reimbursement of all ATM fees and foreign transaction fees. And in the future, they're also going to be rolling out joint checking accounts for those who want to save together. The online savings account is called Betterment Cash Reserve. The APY of that account changes quite a bit based on the federal funds rate, so I'd recommend using the link below to check the APY, but it is 6 times higher than the national average APY as far as what is paid with an online savings account. Another thing you should be aware of is that there are unlimited transfers in and out of that online savings account, whereas many of their competitors have a limit on how many transfers you can have per month. So anyways, guys, that is the gist of Betterment in a nutshell. On the investment side, it is 100% passive, long-term investing for those who want a set it and forget it type approach to investing in the stock market and the bond market. You're not going to find individual stocks, you're not going to find real estate or REITs within Betterment. They just stick to the stocks and bonds, and they pretty much do it all for you. If you want to have somebody where you can call them up on the phone, if you have the assets available, you could opt into Betterment Premium or simply pay for the one-time advice packages. And if you want to take advantage of the checking and savings accounts, that's an option as well. And you also don't have to use all of these things together. You can pick and choose what components you want to use. So if you just wanted to have a savings account through cash reserve, you can do that without having to do the investing either. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, if you want to check out that free Robo-Advisor comparison chart, that's going to be down below, as well as a link to sign up for Betterment if you want to support the channel. But thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. And I hope to see you in the next video.